Hello, family. Welcome to another episode of Lightworkers Anonymous. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about this energy that we've been in lately, since about the middle of the middle of February. Um, that was the start of the Mercury retrograde, which has unleashed hell on all of our emotions. I know mine's for sure. There's been a serious emotional imbalance going on, and finally, now that Mercury has gone direct, we can finally make some sense out of this. I mean, retrogrades always suck, but Mercury retrograde especially sucks. Especially having this retrograde during the Pisces full moon, which we all know, well, maybe not all of us, but those of you who are into astrology, like me, know that Pisces is nothing but emotions and ending things, past things, with it being the last zodiac sign. Um, there's just a lot of emotional things that needed to be released, not a lot of emotional baggage, I should say, that's the perfect word, that needed to be thrown away, let go of. And I can't, of course, speak for everybody, but I can speak for me. And saying that emotional baggage was not a little one. It was quite significant. But now that we're out of it and I can look at everything, and analyze things like I do best, I see now why it had to happen, because I can see where I'm going now. And I couldn't bring that with me. It had to go. I had to leave it where it was. As I want to say it was difficult, but it wasn't difficult at the same time, because I'm getting a lot better at this, and I know that you just gotta let things be, let it flow, and do not fight it. Like, the more you fight, the worse it is. And so it wasn't too bad, but you know, relationship things are never fun to deal with. But all things, well, I don't want to say all things must come to an end, but some things must come to an end, and um, it's only for something better to be put in its place. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. It sucks, but I'm excited at the same time. Like, I this could have been way worse. It could have been so much worse. But this retrograde definitely slowed things down. I don't know if you noticed, but I have noticed a bit of a halt going on, work-wise especially. I haven't been training as much as I would like to be, but I had to slow down one way or another. Source always finds, a way to get its point across. I have a bad habit of that still, giving divine personal traits, like calling him he. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But the slowdown, of course, now that I can look back, the slowdown was to put things into perspective. Like, I was moving way too quick, and I don't want to say I wasn't appreciating things, because I was, but I do think that being forced to slow down, I really had the time to look at my life and where it was going, and just kind of be appreciative of even the little things. We take a lot of things for granted. And I had a chance to really sit down and, look at what I have. Even though I'm nowhere near where I want to be yet, but I know I'm nowhere near where I was, even at the start of last year. Where I am now compared to then is mind-blowing. So, I'm grateful for all of the things that have happened that were put on my path, the people that I got to meet, even if it was just for a couple hours. Like, I met some really cool people last year, people who were on my level, understood the things that I understand, understand life and how hard and how quickly things can take a left turn. People who understand these things, and I don't know, I'm just very blessed and grateful. So like that emotional imbalance I was talking about. I don't know about you guys, but I felt like I was losing my mind. Like, I didn't know if I was happy, if I was sad, if I was mad, or I didn't know what the heck I was feeling. Like, one second I felt one way, and the next second I felt like drastically though, like no middle grounds. Like, the extremes were mind-boggling. But when things hit you in extremes, I've noticed it's, of course, just to get your attention. This area needs some attention from you. You need to fix some things. You need to get rid of some things. You need to, something needs to happen. So that's what that was all about. It was like, I'm barely finally catching my breath now. Like, it was like, right when you're about to go underneath the water, like your head is still above water, but you're basically underneath the water for the most part. But you're not drowning yet because you're still getting oxygen, but that's what it felt like to me. That's like the best way I can explain it. And the best way I can understand it, like why, was to figure out what feels good and what doesn't. I wanted to sell my car for probably that whole time, just that whole period. I was wanting to sell my car and get another car, but it wasn't working out, for one thing, and two, it just kind of felt like a chore. Like, my car, it needed a new battery, so the battery kept dying, and I was just so overwhelmed and sick of having car trouble. Like, those of you who know me know that I swear, like, my car is my karma. Every car I get, it's something. Anyways, so I was just like, I need a new car. I have to, train. I can't, like, I need my car. I rely on my car to make my money. And so I was trying to get a new car, trying to sell that car. And it just wasn't working out. And it felt more like a chore than, buying a car is supposed to be fun. I don't know anybody who does not have fun buying a car. But it didn't feel good to me. It didn't feel fun to me. It was like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta figure out how this is gonna work. Like, it was just more stress than it needed to be. So finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to go buy a new battery, see if this works. Because, okay, I'm not an idiot. I know when a car needs a new battery, generally, or not. But I had bought a new battery for that car, and it just so happened that that battery that I bought was a crap battery also. So I was like, oh my God, so is it even the battery? Like, what is wrong with this car? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy a battery, another battery for this car, and see, if that works. Because it did kind of seem like a battery problem. So I did that, and lo and behold, the car runs fine, kind of. Well, it runs decently. Anyways. So I would have been spending like $10,000 at the least on a problem that cost me, what, about $80 maybe? Less than $80 for a new battery. You see? Like, I felt like it was a chore for a reason. I didn't feel good about it for a reason, because it was not a good idea. Buying a new car it wasn't the solution to my problem. So my point is, when you're feeling some sort of way about something, it's generally for a reason. It's to get and when it's in an extreme, it's to get your attention. Like, hey, I don't want to, have to really smack you, but if you don't put some energy into this problem, I'm going to have to. That's what Divine's saying to you. And then yesterday, we had the Virgo super full moon. And, I mean, the energy has been super heavy lately, but in an emotional way. But yesterday, the energy felt really heavy, like physically heavy. And I know it was because it was a super full moon, so that means that the moon is super close to the earth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken about that. So of course we're going to feel things intensely. Well, I know I did, at least. And of course Mercury went direct. Thank God, divine source, thank you. Like, I was so done with the retrograde. So what that means is that we can finally get kind of back to normal, but I truly, truly believe that right now everybody is going through some sort of leveling up. It's like on a roller coaster when you're on your way to the peak, to the top, before the big drop. Like, that's where we're kind of at right now. But the drop it's not going to be like a bad thing. Like, everybody loves the drop on a roller coaster. That's like the whole point of the roller coaster, right? Right. So we're about, like, something really good is about to happen. I can feel it. I don't know what it is for everybody, but I know for me, what I feel like it is a step up in my business. Like, I really feel like things are gonna get back into motion, but it's gonna go way faster than it was, and it's going to be more sustainable. But I don't know what it means for everybody, But I do feel like we're all in the middle of a leveling up right now. And with Mercury going direct, we can finally take a breather for a second right now. Probably for, like, I don't know why I feel this, like the middle of March. Like, we're almost there, a couple days, but we're just in a place where I think we need to still get some rest for sure, because if I'm right about what I feel, like, things are about to take off. So I do believe that we do need to be getting some rest right now, and I don't know about you guys, but I can't train, so And most of the work I do is outside, so I haven't really been able to do anything with the rain and some other personal things. So I'm forced to kind of just kick back for a little while and wait. And I hate waiting. I hate sitting and being patient and not moving. That's not my strongest suit. But I accept it, and it is what it is. So I figured I'd come and talk to you guys for a while anyways. Since it's been a while. It's been a while because, like I said, the Mercury retrograde has unleashed hell on my emotions, and I didn't really feel like I was in the space to be talking to you guys. You know, I didn't really feel like I had much to offer you because I was trying to figure it out. Like, it was a legitimate whirlwind going on, and I didn't want to come from a bitter place, I guess. I want to give you guys knowledge. I want things to be accurate, right? I want to give you guys the right information, and in order for me to do that, I gotta get right. I have to be right. And if I don't feel right, it's just not gonna work out, I don't think. So I've been kind of to myself for a while, kind of definitely in hermit mode. Downloads have been wild. But we made it out, guys. We made it out alive and on the road to something amazing. Like, mark my words, you guys. I'm so serious about this. Like, something super significant is about to happen. I feel it. I know it. And it's like, I feel not so much now as I was the past, 2 days, feeling very anxious, but, randomly feeling these bouts of excitement, just randomly weird, just super excited for the future. I just know something is about to happen. And I kind of, get this feeling, and I don't know if it's for everybody or just for me, but, I really get this feeling it's not just one thing. I feel like multiple areas of our life are being refined right now, reconstructed, remodeled. I do. Yeah, I feel really good about this, but I'm not gonna lie, the past 2 days, I felt very fearful, and it wasn't I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it, a lot, I don't want to say a lot, but an important part of my life has changed. And I mean, I'm a very adaptable person, thank God, because past few years have been kind of unstable, I guess. So another change happened, and I don't want to say scared, but I don't really know what other word to use. I mean, it's only because, I was walking in darkness, kind of. I felt like I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I didn't know what to expect. But part of me felt like it's not so bad. it could be way worse, and B, it's not even that bad. Like, it's just different. It's uncomfortable. That's what it is. That's the word. Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, and it's only because it's something different. It's a change, and I don't really, like, now I do, but at the time I had no idea what was gonna happen. It was like, hey, walk through this door into this dark room, and then the lights slowly start turning on. You know, like, you have no idea what's in the room. You don't know what's waiting for you. Can't see nothing. You're just following what you're being told. Kind of not even following what you're being told. You're just kind of moving your feet because you're getting nudged in a direction. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. But it turns out that in this room, some pretty neat things. Like, I can't completely see it yet, but, like, there's enough light for me to see that there's nothing that's gonna harm me, for sure. And, like, I get good vibes. I feel relatively good about it. So, for your own life, I would recommend that you take a minute and try to look at the bigger picture. Try to see things from a different perspective, not from the inside. Look at it from the outside. Why are the things that are going on in your life happening? What's the point? Because there is a point. And before you do that, before you even do that, try to get excited about this. Like, I'm being so honest with you guys. It's not bad. This energy that we're in, even though it doesn't necessarily feel good yet, but you know it doesn't feel that bad. Like, you felt worse. I know it, because I have. It just doesn't feel good yet. But that doesn't mean that it's bad. You see? It may not feel good yet, but it isn't bad. Yeah, get a hold of your emotions, understand what's happening in your life, and then try to figure out why. And I guarantee you will start to see the bigger picture, and when you can start to see, you can start to feel good. Once you see that it's not so bad, you know, it's not that bad, you can start to feel good again. And I think now, I mean, I know not everybody's all into this astrology stuff like that, but I know that this, the retrograde is hell, and you can't tell me anything other than that, because I know that's true. And Mercury going direct is kind of starting to feel normal again. Like, things are starting to feel like we can start to feel good again. Not like if I start to feel good, like something's gonna slap me across the face and bring me back down. Like, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's safe to start to feel good again. I think it's actually encouraged to start feeling good again. And know that, like, everything is going to work out in your favor. It will. I think we're gonna leave it here. I didn't realize I've been going on for so long, almost half an hour. I really hope everybody's having a great day. I know it's raining, but It's a good day, guys. It feels good today. Energy feels good. I encourage you guys, you know what's been helping me, and maybe it's because I'm such an introvert and I spend tons of time alone, but journaling has helped tremendously, because that's the only way for me really to get it out. And sometimes, even if you're not an introvert, there's probably been some really personal things happening to you that you may not want to share with anybody. So write it down. It helps. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, this has been good. This has been helpful for me, I know. Yeah, just know something good is coming, and it is going to work out for you, okay? Love you guys all. Have a great day, great rest of the week if I don't talk to you. Peace.